Hello, YouTube.
I'll update you tomorrow when I know what's going on.
We're watching my YouTube videos. Me and Carolyn. Anywho, it is Friday, the 11th. It's Friday the 11th. And I was ready to tell you about what happened on Thursday. This is more about me than Carolyn. So, just a heads up, this is gonna be a little bit long of a video, maybe 10 minutes or so. And also, it's gonna be about me and not about Carolyn. I'll show Carolyn at the end though, if you want to stay tuned. But I wanted to tell you about the day that I had on Thursday. Was it yesterday? Not yesterday, but last Thursday. Not yesterday, but last Thursday, which is why I did not film. Last Thursday I did not film for many reasons. One, we had a lot of appointments going on, and second, I had a very, very rough day. Very rough day. And I'll tell you about it right now. So, ow. Sorry, my heart. Anyways, so on Thursday, okay, let me tell you this first. I went to my doctor because I wanted to get SSI disability because I cannot work because I am basically disabled. I can't hold down a job for more than a month. My longest job I had was when I was in school, and they can't really fire me, and I wasn't getting paid. Well, I got to get my tips, but technically I wasn't getting paid by them. So, also, that was probably my longest job. That was a year. A year and a half, I think. I was in school, beauty school. But, so I was at beauty school. And they couldn't really, they could have kicked me out, but they can't really fire me for doing stuff. So anyways, that's the longest job I've ever had. And I can't hold down a job. Most of the jobs that I have had, I've gotten fired because I've misunderstood something, learning disabilities, whatever. And that. So I went to him to ask for SSI disability, and he was like, well, we need to figure out how to work around it. And I'm like, I have myotonic dystrophy. This is why I have the disabilities that I have. My leg is starting to go numb. My arms are starting to go numb at different times during the day. Like, what else do you want me to do? I'm like, I exercise every day. Just true, I do. And I try to do my best to slow down the process of me getting handicapped, I guess you can call it. But I'm trying to, cut the process in half. Eventually I will probably, my legs will probably really start going. But right now they're starting to go, but not like extremely fast. And my legs do get better when I exercise and stuff like that. But it's just like it's not what I want. You know what I mean? Like I wish I didn't have the disability at all, but I do. And the doctor doesn't understand my disability, and so he thinks that there's a cure, and even though I've told him a million times there is no cure for it, apparently he still thinks there is one. But anyways, he wants to get me retested for everything. Like everything. Like all my learning disabilities. He wants me to get retested on my language, my speech, my like everything. Um, so he sent me to a psychiatrist, or referred me to a psychiatrist, and they called me. So I told them, what day I wanted to go. It was supposed to be like 2:30 on Thursday, because Trent was going to be working from home. Hello. Trent was going to be working from home. And, oh, you stinker, baby. So, it was supposed to be 2:30 Thursday. So, I was like, okay. And I had forgot what clinic they told me. So I called my doctor and I said, hey, what clinic? I have an appointment today at 2:30 with the psychiatrist that you, referred me to. What clinic are they at? And they said Tanner. So there's 2 Tanner clinics in Utah. There's one in Ogden, which is where I live. North Ogden, which is by where I live. I don't live in Ogden, but I live by Ogden. And then North Ogden is closer than Layton. And then the other one's in Layton, Utah. I live by Ogden, like North Ogden. Or like right, yeah, by there. Anyways, so that's that. And then, so I was like, okay. So I go 15 minutes early. I'm driving there. I go to Tanner in Ogden, North Ogden, thinking that's where they would send me because that's the closest thing to me. Went there. They're like, no, there's no one. That doctor's name's not in here. Okay. So I went to Layton. I'm driving to Layton. And they said, no, you don't have an appointment today. Like, you're not even in our system. You don't even have a profile. You never got your referral, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you never got the referral? What? Then, on my way back home, because I was going to stop by the office and be like, yo, dudes, what the bleep? So, I was about to be like, what the crap is guys' problem? Like, are you trying to make me crazy? So, anyways, on the way home, I got a call from this other clinic. I don't remember the clinic's name. But I got a phone call from them. And she's like, are you still coming to your appointment? And I'm like, what? Let me turn that down real quick. So I said, what? And they're like, yeah, you coming to your appointment? And I'm like, I said, what clinic is this? And she's like, so-and-so clinic. And I was like, oh, where are you located? And she goes, in Layton. I'm like, can you tell me where my referral was from? She's like, yeah, you got a referral from Dr. Larson, which is my doctor. I don't know if it's Larson or Lawson. I don't know. One of those two. Anyways, that's why I'm saying his name, because I actually don't know what his whole name is. And there's like 5 Lawsons and like 6 Larsons in Utah. So I'm just like, Larson. Anyways, and I'm not going to tell you his first name. So, this is privacy reasons, but I don't even know his name. So, anyways, we're just going to call him Dr. L. So, Dr. L, she's like, you got a referral from Dr. L. And yeah. So, I was like, okay. And I was like, no, I will not be coming. And she's like, she goes, well, do you understand that there is a $50 fee for no call, no show? I said, listen, I have been through the day from you know where. And I was like, this is the worst day of my life. This is worse than having birth. And I freaking died on the table when I had birth with my child. And I said, I am very stressed out. I am not going to pay that $50. You can send it to my doctor because he's the one he's the one that told me where to go, and he told me the wrong place. I'm very sorry that I wasted the time with the doctor or with the psychologist. I'm so sorry, or psychiatrist. I said, but you can send that $50 bill to my doctor because I'm not paying it. I said, and then I just started crying. I was like, I've had the day from you know where, and I'm really stressed out and really, really confused right now. And she goes, okay, well, I can waive the fee. Would you like to reschedule? And I said, no, I don't. And she's like, okay. So I pulled over. So I got the phone, pulled over at this 7-Eleven, cried for 20 minutes, then called my doctor and was like, yo, what the H? And, like, I told them everything that happened, and they're like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, and then they're like, what clinic called you? And I told them, and they're like, we never sent a referral there. And I'm like, well, how the heck did they get my name and Dr. L's name? And she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, you need to find out, because I don't want stupid people calling me, and I don't want to see 5,000 psychiatrists because they got a referral from you guys. And I was like, you need to resend the referral to Tanner Clinic where you guys sent me before. You need to resend that referral because apparently they don't have it. So she resent it. Sure enough, next day they called me for an appointment. Set up an appointment. I didn't want to do this in the first freaking place. So, and then on top of that, my phone started being stupid and wouldn't do what I wanted to do, navigation-wise. I was being really slow and just kept thinking it was stupid. And then, I went and got myself a Frappuccino at Starbucks. And I went, and then I went to my dentist appointment. Oh, not even the best part. I also found out that the person who did my root canal didn't take out all the decay in my tooth. So my dentist had to take out all the decay, and he had to take the filling out, get all the decay out there, and then put more filling in it. So he's like, who was your dentist? Or who was your endodontist? Was it Dr. So-and-so? And I was like, yeah, that was him. And he's like, he's a great endodontist, don't get me wrong. But he is new here. He just got out of school, so we're trying to teach him how to do things correctly. And sometimes he doesn't do everything all the way correctly. He goes, don't get me wrong, he's a great endodontist, but he just needs to learn a little bit things some more. And I was like, okay. And I was like, what's going on? He's like, well, he didn't clean your tooth out all the way. And he's like, is your tooth still hurting? And I go, yeah. And he goes, that's why. He's like, he didn't get all the decay out there. Okay, I said. So he's like, I'll get it done for you and we'll get it all good, squared away. Then I get a crown on the 16th. And Mom and Cameron are going to watch Kaylin. My mom and Cameron come tomorrow. I'm so excited. They come at 5 o'clock tomorrow. I'm so excited. I think I'm going to run them and cry and hug them. That's probably what I'm going to do. So, anyways, well, I got to get back to cleaning because I got a lot to do before 5 o'clock. I'm making dinner for someone who just had a baby in our ward. So, I'm going to make dinner for them and bring it over to them later. So, okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Say bye.